What is up, guys? What is up, guys? My name is Ryan18 on the Ryan18 Forever channel, and this is my WWE Raw review for January 28th, 2013, live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get it started. We have Vicky Guerrero kicks off Monday Night Raw. Pretty much talking about Raw Roulette, how each match will be determined by the spin of the wheel. So yeah, so we have CM Punk cuts a promo talking about last night, saying that it was like the Montreal Screwjob with Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, and Vince McMahon, saying that Vince McMahon had screwed Punk out of the WWE Championship, and referring to that event as the Phoenix Screwjob, and that pretty much trended throughout the night on Twitter as the Phoenix Screwjob, as hashtag Phoenix Screwjob. Vince McMahon comes out saying that he has videotape footage of Paul Heyman talking to the Shield and wrapping up a plan to attack certain superstars and all this nonsense. And he would give Paul Heyman a chance to speak later on in the night, as he would give Paul Heyman a personal performance review on his job to see if he would either stay with the WWE or be terminated. So then we move on to the very first match, the spin of the wheel. It will be a special guest referee match. We have Randy Orton going one-on-one against Antonio Cesaro with special guest referee The Miz. Of course, last night Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz happened at Royal Rumble for the United States Championship at the pre-show, and of course Cesaro would claim victory. But in this one, Randy Orton would hit the RKO after The Miz distracts Antonio Cesaro, and we have Randy Orton, the Apex Predator, pulling off with the victory. And then after the match, The Miz would hit the skull-crushing finale on Antonio Cesaro. Then we move on to the Make Me Laugh challenge with Ryback and the Primetime Players. Pretty much Ryback comes out with the joke saying, what has four eyes, four arms, and 20 fingers. And then he pointed to PTP, giving Titus O'Neil a spine buster, then the shell shock, and then Matt Striker, being the idiot that he is, taps Ryback on the shoulder saying, "Oh my God, that was funny," and then he gets shell shocked. So a shell shock to Matt Striker. Then we have the player choice match. We have Wade Barrett going one-on-one against Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas eliminated the Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett last night at the Royal Rumble. So Wade Barrett was trying to get some redemption against the man who had thrown him up and over the ropes in the Royal Rumble match last night. Then we move on. Well, I should say Bo Dallas wins the match as Wade Barrett was actually going to wind up to hit him with the that running elbow. I can't remember what they call it on the winds. It's not the winds of change. It's something else. But maybe in the next video I'll remember what it is. But anyway, Bo Dallas would prove supreme by beating Wade Barrett. Then we have Cody Rhodes going one-on-one against John Cena. John Cena actually won this match. Cuts a very decent promo. I'm not really interested in what he has to say. I know it's going to be Raw vs. Cena 2. It was already announced tonight, as John Cena would say, I will go one-on-one with The Rock at WrestleMania 29. But the Shield would take out the following three superstars: Sheamus, Ryback, and John Cena. Unbelievable. I was so happy. I'm like, thank God, take out John Cena. I've been waiting and waiting. So the Shield would actually take out John Cena. All three superstars gave the Shield a good fight, but the numbers game really came into play, and all the superstars got laid out in a matter of minutes. Then we move on to a lingerie pillow fight, would actually be changed into a dance-off, in which it would be Brodus versus Tensai. Tensai goes into the ring wearing lingerie, and it's pretty much a dance-off. Of course, Brodus would win, but Tensai was just, oh my God, I was on a loss of words. I mean, how could this guy, dance in lingerie? And it made me laugh. And then it showed on the Titantron Ron Simmons, and he was like, damn! So, I mean, that was pretty funny, too. I'm just on loss of words with that one. Let's move on with the night. Then we move on to the Body Slam Challenge, in which Alberto Del Rio would take on the Big Show. And I'm saying, how can Alberto Del Rio, body slam the Big Show? But the Big Show, outsmarting Del Rio, would tape Del Rio's arm to the middle rope and pretty much go on the attack on Ricardo Rodriguez, pretty much Alberto Del Rio watching his ring announcer being completely demolished by the Big Show. And Del Rio would pretty much stick there, and then of course he'd be taken out and all that stuff, like the Big Show was last night. Then we have the Las Vegas Showgirls LumberJill match, consisting of such divas as as the Funkadactyls, some other superstars, Alicia Fox, Oksana, and other divas. It would be a one-on-one match with Tamina versus Kaitlyn, of course, in the LumberJill match. Pretty much it would end in no contest as all the showgirls would go at it in the ring, so pretty much no contest there. Then we'd have is the Rock celebration, pretty much the Rock, and it looks good on him. I have to say the WWE Championship looks good on him. Please, Rock, change the title. I mean that goddamn spinner belt doesn't even spin anymore, so might as well just change it. The Rock pretty much cuts a great promo. Um, saying that but he it feels good that he's WWE champion again, and so many other things. I'm just so glad that he is WWE champion, and CM Punk's title reign is over. But Punk would interrupt, saying that I should be WWE champion right now. If you were a giving man, you would actually give me back the WWE championship, and saying sorry, Mr. Punk, this is yours. I stole it from you. Um, and then The Rock said, "You know what? If you're gonna talk all that smack, why don't you come down here, you punk ass bitch?" Well, actually he said, "Are you just gonna say that, you punk ass bitch?" And then he's like, "You know what? I'll be the punk ass bitch." And then how about me and you? We'll go at it 3 weeks. At 3 weeks out of the Elimination Chamber, and then The Rock says, "You got it, Jack, but you're not taking the WWE Championship because come Elimination Chamber, you punk ass bitch, you're not taking it away." But anyway, I don't know. I was trying to be The Rock. Anyway, pretty much that would end with that, with The Rock saying, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking." Then we would have a tables match between Sheamus and Damien. Sandow would actually focus on the arm of Sheamus, so very smart thinking by the intellectual savior of the WWE. But Sheamus would reign supreme as he would hit the white noise on Damien Sandow through the table in the corner. Then we have a WWE karaoke challenge. We have Zack Ryder versus the Great Khali. Khali sings HBK's theme song, "A Sexy Boy." Zack Ryder was unable to sing as the 3MB would come out, and then pretty much Zack Ryder said that the Great Khali is a headbanger, and pretty much all the members of 3MB get headbutts from Khali and those Khali chops. Then we have his Y2J coming out and then talking about how it feels good to be back in the WWE, how the WWE Universe is back, and he says, Raw is Jericho, and all that stuff. So it's always good to see Chris Jericho back. I don't really like the tattoos on his arm. It just seems weird to me because, throughout his whole career, he never really had tattoos on his arms or his wrists, so it's kind of weird seeing Jericho with tattoos on himself. But anyway, then it would be a strange what would it be? A strange bedfellows match between Team Hell No and Y2J and Chris Jericho. Jericho, being the troll that he is, actually taps Kane on the back. Well, actually slaps Kane in the back, causing Kane to think that Dolph Ziggler had slapped him in the back, and then Kane would chokeslam Dolph Ziggler, and pretty much Team Hell No pulls off the victory, and we are left with Team Hell No arguing as they always do. Then we have is the reveal of the third inductee into the class of the 2013 Hall of Fame. It would be the 100% Stratus faction to be Trish Stratus. So congratulations to Trish Stratus on being the third inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame, a former 7-time Women's Champion. She rightfully deserves it, even though she's only, what is she? Only 36. She's not even in her 40s yet. But so congratulations to Trish Stratus. Where's Bruno Sammartino? Where's guys like that? But anyway, so congratulations to Trish Stratus on being the third inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame. Then we have is the personal performance review. Pretty much Vince McMahon reveals that CM Punk is out of the arena. ECW chants go crazy around the arena as Paul Heyman comes out. Vince sanitizes his hands after him and Paul Heyman shake. Mr. McMahon says, "Have you ever lied, Paul Heyman?" And Paul Heyman says, "Yes, I have lied. I have lied under saying, I swear to God, I've lied to my parents, I lied to this, I lied to that. I lied throughout my whole life. I've never been a angel. I've never been a good guy." So Vince McMahon pretty much shows the footage of him, talking to Brad Maddox in the Shield, and it pretty much is revealed that Heyman and Punk actually paid both Brad Maddox and the Shield to do the attacks on such superstars, and for Brad Maddox to screw Ryback out of the championship back at Hell in a Cell. Paul Heyman's reaction would be shocking. The crowd would actually chant, "You got busted." Mr. McMahon was about to say, "You're fired," until dun 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 dun. it would be Brock Lesnar returns to the WWE after he said that he had quit back in August after he beat Triple H at SummerSlam. Um, so it's always good to see Brock Lesnar. Again, he's not really good on the promo, so he didn't really good on the mic. Excuse me, I don't know why I say promo. But it's always good to see Brock Lesnar back. Brock Lesnar would have a stay down with Mr. McMahon, but actually F5 Mr. McMahon, and I thought he was actually gonna, perform the Kimura lock on Mr. McMahon, but they got he didn't, as Paul Heyman will try to stop him. And we'll see what things, happen. We'll see what is said to happen next week on Monday Night Raw. What will happen between the Rock and the whole Rock and John Cena and Punk storyline? What's gonna happen with Lesnar and Paul Heyman and CM Punk and Mr. McMahon? What's gonna happen with all of that? Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm sorry I was starting in this video. I don't know why. It's just, I guess, the way I am. But anyway, guys, this has been Ryan618. Enjoy the rest of your night wherever you guys may be. Let me know what your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. I give this Raw about a 7 out of 10. It was a pretty fair and decent Raw. To go off the coattails of the Royal Rumble match, or the Royal Rumble pay-per-view after The Rock winning the WWE Championship. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Don't forget to check out the Royal Rumble review that I did last night. It's a pretty long review. So anyway, guys, this has been Ryan618. Enjoy the rest of your night. Once again, I'm out. Deuce. I gotta go. Deuce. Thank you guys for checking out that last video. Don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook page, and my Twitter page is down below, where you guys can like me and follow me, and prepare to be electrified with another video coming soon.